It's not the elite that's going to pay the price. It's people who woke up this morning with a dream and are going to bed with a nightmare.
On Wednesday, the Associated Press, the New York Times, and a slew of major news networks called the presidential race for former President Donald Trump. Late Tuesday night into the early hours of Wednesday morning, anchors on MSNBC and CNN reacted to that stunning win, which, as of Wednesday afternoon, is projected to show Trump sweeping several large swing states. CNN's Van Jones seemed to be holding in tears as he talked about the election late Tuesday night. He said that he and many other voters had woken up that morning with a dream and were instead going to be going to bed with a nightmare. He called out two groups specifically, Black women, who he said would be hurting that night, and immigrants without papers, as he put it, who he said had reason to be terrified.
There are African-American women who know a little bit about being talked down to, and know a little bit about having their economic dreams crushed, who tried to dream a big dream over the past couple of months. And tonight they're trading in a lot of hope for a lot of hurt. We're going to be handing clothes at the dry cleaners to people who don't have papers. There are going to be people who are going to be cleaning your teeth tomorrow who don't have papers. And they're terrified tonight.
Meanwhile, MSNBC's Jen Psaki, who was a White House press secretary under President Joe Biden's administration till 2022, she went on NBC and she predicted that the Democratic Party would likely start questioning their move to oust President Biden from his race for re-election, and that Dems would likely start talking about whether that had any impact on Harris's loss. Morning Joe co-host Joe Scarborough, meanwhile, on Wednesday morning discussed the win, and he said that it was the largest red wave he had seen since Ronald Reagan's 49-state win during the 1984 election. And one of the other panelists on his show, Claire McCaskill, the former U.S. Senator from Missouri, tacked on to his comments and said Trump seems to know our country better than Dems do at the moment.
For more stories like these, be sure to subscribe to the New York Post right here on YouTube.